William Esidu and Helen Apiampo.
Why are you changing position?
Yes.
Shocking.
Helen, are you William?
No, today I'm Helen.
Helen
Yes.
Oforiata.
William, are you Helen?
Absolutely not.
William Dankwa.
You know, I know William way back.
Yeah, he mentioned.
Back in the days when he traveled to Kumasi just to have an interview. And you could see that the professionalism was working at that time more. And even though now, yes, it is, but for a man, I lived in Kumasi. For a journalist to travel all the way to Kumasi just to have a one-on-one interview with me, well booked, scheduled, we sat down, took pictures, and yesterday he showed me one of them, and no wonder you're a journalist.
But you were a hot cake back then. That was when you were really bubbling with all the movies.
This is 2008.
2006.
Yes. He came to Kumasi, yes.
I see.
Yes.
Yes.
But this is our free SHS.
206, yes. 6 or 7, right? Or 6?
2006.
Oh, then, okay, you are sure of that.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you around here.
Johnny, you have no idea how I'm relieved and happy that I'm part of this family. You have no idea.
Yesterday, I could see the smiles all over your face. I mean, the telepathy, the joy and excitement.
I wasn't expecting that. I knew that I'll meet all of you. We have fun. Like, I'll come on air. I'll see most of you. All right. But to have Captain and my fellows, I mean, in my T-shirt, Bella around doing live, you, Johnny, everybody, the drums, and I wasn't expecting that. It was beautiful, and right there, I felt home.
We're glad to hear that.
Yes.
Nana Ama McBrown. Where shall we begin the conversation from, Helen?
I want to preface this conversation we're about to have by saying it smells very expensive in here. Okay, you don't have smell-o-vision, but if you could, let me tell you, it smells great in here. You know when they say somebody's fangirling, you know what that means? Yeah, starstruck. I've never met Nanama. It's good to see him.
I was when I met you too.
Really?
Oh, Helen, that's you.
That's you. Fellow Ghanaians.
And honestly, I'm happy to see you. You speak so well.
Oh, thank you. High praise indeed.
She's Hillary Clinton on the show.
Management, if you are listening, the tax are two voices. So do the needful.
I love your voice.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
Everybody will pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nanama, there's a spice that you bring when you're on a show. Where do you draw that from?
Johnny, first of all, I want to thank God for that. And I want to say that I'm not one person that I feel like I'm working. I always feel like I'm having fun.
Right.
And I think that having fun in what you love basically is that it brings that energy. Coming here, I don't see that I'm coming to Johnny. I feel like I'm coming to really have fun with you.
Right.
And I that's what gets me paid. That's what pays me. That's what makes me happy. So I don't know where it's from, but I think it's the favor of the Lord.
Favor of the
I
Lord.
think so. Because sometimes I sit myself down and I want to know where or what I'm doing so special. I want to find that from one point in my life, but I realize that I'm just happy everywhere I go. I am going, and wherever I go, you see that I am happy than you that I'm coming to.
Right.
So like I said, I just feel honored, blessed, favored, because I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm living my life. If I'm acting, I swear and I promise that I read the character and I put myself in a character.
Right.
So you realize that where I have to be happy, it's easier. I become more happy. And where I have to be sad, that's where I struggle a little bit. But however, I make sure I deliver.
Make sure that you deliver.
So you should see that in my home. If I'm not home, my kids are sad. Even though their dad may be there. If I'm not at my family house, they are not happy. So the aura is everywhere. It's not me. It's the grace.
The grace.
Yes.
How do you manage all the different facets of your life? You sing, you act, you MC, you host programs on TV and radio, you're a mother, you motivate people in schools and you do all those tours.
Add model.
Model. How do you ambassadorial roles? How do you juggle all those things together?
You see, Johnny, at a point in time, I told myself that I am a Ghanaian, so I'm for the Ghanaian. When I started acting, I got to a point I went to Nigeria to shoot some of their movies. But one day I was in a plane coming back, because that movie hustled me so much. And it was so far, and the traffic and everything, and the way sometimes they don't kind of respect us from my experience. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm insulting it, but when I went there, I saw the gestures towards us. I was like, as I made me crow me your him mount, not then I'm a bahano be a feely say, me and Camille Hohorn, me that I'm a visitor. Somebody is treating the home person so well than me that have traveled this far. And I didn't come on my own. You called me. I sat on a flight and said, no. If I go to Ghana, I will concentrate on Ghana. I will not come to this Nigeria again. I will concentrate on Ghana and do my work in Ghana. I know my language, Chi, sells a lot. At that time, people were doubting the Kumawood and a whole lot of things. So when I sat down on the flight, it was not a long flight. The things I told myself is I'm coming back home and I have to remain home. I'm not traveling to go and work anywhere. So I'll start from where I belong, Kumasi. I'll start from my people. I'll start from Kumasi. I have the opportunity there. So why don't I firm it? And I earn it.
Right.
When I earn it, then I can own it. And when I own it, I can take it everywhere.
Right.
So from Kumasi, I worked. I have worked. Johnny, I've paid my dues.
You have.
Johnny, I have worked.
I'm counting.
I will not let anybody say that.
Movies coming to Africa, Nipa Bad Side.
Coming to Africa, yeah,
John in Sempi, Kumasi Yonko, Dontira, Madame Okay, Love Comes Back, Kai Debi, Sorry Ba, Wunyame Sumponi, Alicia, Fool's Paradise. Bebre.
Men can over your best your time, no.
Bebre, John and John, you know.
So you see, Johnny, the reason why you see me doing all these things is it didn't start today. I started this long ago. I knew this picture. I saw it long ago. I am not impressing anybody. I am working for myself.
How do you feel when social media comes at you?
It's part of the job. Johnny, it's part. How about my blessings? When that blessings also, when they are coming, the ambassadorial deals, when they are coming. The same way, I feel good. Whoever is saying what about me, I leave that person to God. Because I know myself and I know I have worked my way through here. I didn't come here just for the sake of my beauty or maybe my smile. I have worked to make my smile impactful. I have been here because I worked. Oh, Johnny, I've worked.
Yeah.
I will not let anybody's opinion about every decision I take condemn my movement. I promise you, I am not worried one bit.
You are not.
I am so happy for moving on.
Okay.
For the next level God is taking me. To be honest, something must happen behind for you to move forward. So as I am here, I have no regrets. I have not hated anybody, and I'm continuing building who I am.
How does your family react to you being in the public eye consistently? I mean, you have a beautiful daughter, a lovely husband,
Yes.
your parents as well, you know, and I'm sure they're all looking for your attention as well. But then, like, you're working for Ghana. Ghana is also demanding your attention. How do they react to it?
Johnny, I have a family that loves me. Hey, you have no idea. When I'm worried, they are worried, and when I'm happy, they are. My husband, my kids, my mom, my dad, my family. they will ask me, are you okay? If I'm okay, they are fine. When I'm taking decisions, I take with my husband. I tell him, Max, this is what I want. Please, allow me. Just follow me. Just bless me. Just help me. And he will go like, have you thought about it? I said, yes, I have. This decision you are taking, Nana, Amma, think about it. Think about this. Think about that. Think about that now. Before you confirm everything, have a moment with it. And I do that a lot. I am human. I'm not perfect, but I try to arrange my path so well that I can still have a smile with you that I left you behind, or with you that you think that you have a problem with me.
I'm sure by now you know that there are a lot of young ladies, and in fact men, who want to imitate you and your talent and your giftings.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Johnny, I feel blessed.
Do they get in touch with you?
Yes.
I want you to mentor me. I want to be a protege.
A lot.
And what do you tell them?
Mostly, you see, Johnny, first of all, I have to protect myself first. So I tell them, who are you? They said, okay, Nana, me was GSS 2. So I said, okay, finish your GSS 3. Let's see your result. If I see your result and which are 45, I'm in house at university. Right. I would rather advise you to find we a bema, mema juma.
Okay.
You're sliding, your furniture, featuring, and I
yeah, fitting.
I'll give you the men's qualities, the jobs.
Right.
Fit yourself in there. It depends on how you manage it. You can be the best in Africa. Me, Manko School. I finished GSS. I wanted to go to school in Timiko, College of Business Studies, because when you're home, everybody asks you, unko school, me school na I knew me fanya, but I was going. If I knew it coming to the palm.
Right.
If I knew it coming here tray. If I knew it, marketing the minimum. I would have learned something.
Marketing, baby.
Me a physical one, me theory one. No. I mean book. What I mean is I'm not a book person.
Right.
And mostly when they approach me, I just want to know their position, where they are, because we are either I support you, your family, to move you ahead. What I say, what dear, me shana me year first one no to me to us what dear. I'll sit down them near page Juma Bisa.
Okay.
Now I won't to me dear 500 na menya message tiama because it's a long term business. Now upes one me 200 na menya because enya won kwa. But the fact that I meet your parents and encourage them to say with this grade they should help you, it should be enough.
Do you get men coming at you, making advances?
Like Omupemi.
Yes.
Omuchaso Achekra. Ever since I got married, they stop.
They stop, but they used to do that.
But me and my approach na ending kakra.
Just saying.
Me no be obesha that to me pay one time. Because me when I see you, me the opesa kakra who's level now bekano. Because by the time I finish, you do not nearby na sre na. I mean, I have to feel.
They call it friend zone.
I have to.
What's saying komono?
Yes, me feel you obia. Into me be shower and yes say Johnny TTV into me be me ho raba betina table. No, me feel Johnny na ankasa ansa na betina table no. Into me no be delise Johnny na ankasa. Do you understand?
I understand.
Sana deneko. It's not like I'm not impressing anybody, Johnny. I don't live like that. I live to arrange my path. Sarah de Mwame. Na celebrities are every day in the end they come back on radio to seek for help, Raden tutuma na mono nyimi free sa level ni mu. And Sarah de yimi free sa level there. Say me you okay.
That's right.
Me wo kuno Johnny. Me wo ba. Me wo juma. Injuma.
And you employ people.
Yes. McBrown's Kitchen, I work with like 22 people.
Oh, wow.
On my sets. Yes. And no. I have a PA I paid. I have a driver I paid. Driver, no. Somebody to help me when I'm tired.
Right.
Somebody to send, go here.
Run errands for me.
Because my hobby is driving.
That's all to try reverse.
She said, Willie, my hobby is driving.
With driving.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So It's hard for any approach like that. I'm not lying.
What does Nana McBrown want to be remembered for? The principal thing.
Oh my God, just for my passion towards everything I do. If you move with your passion, you don't get hurt. Neither do you step on people's toes, because you get to know the rules of your passion. You have to know it. I know Willie since 2006.
Right.
He has never spoken against me, and even if he speaks, I have the right to call him.
Right.
I said, Willie, you should have called me for this. You should have called me for my side of the story. You should have done this. You know me, you came to Kumasi. How much more now that technology has made things easy? We can do a Zoom, a video call. Ask it from my mouth. Have a proof, munch the picture. Know that what you are saying is the truth.
That's right.
But swear down. If you say anything wrong, God will fight on my behalf.
For young ladies, what advice would you give them?
What advice I give them is, you see, you have to be yourself and find yourself before you get committed to everything you do. I'm happy I got married when I'm ready. I was ready when I got married. The things I went through taught me. And after my last relationship, you know about that. You came to Kumasi. After that last main relationship, I decided to tone it down. Because me nipa bi am ya dia me ntumi mfa nsie. Because chimpna 1 minute kra na achim. Into I make sure say wona me no benanti, because 1 2 3 is a confirmation and everybody will write it anyway. Do you understand?
I get it.
So they should find themselves. I had my first and second house when I got married. I knew myself. I support myself. So my marriage, I'm not too much a burden for my husband. I have a deal with my husband where he has to support me. And when the time reaches, he makes sure he delivers. I don't wake up to ask for my husband, mini fuelo, and I'm in car, and I'm no. Car nye property though, but me be son, I'm committed. Me, I drove, even when I started acting, I was driving. I had Tico.
The famous Tico.
The famous Tico and Kia Infinity. The Infinity that looks like a Nissan Primera. That Infinity. I was driving one I was driving when I started acting. So me acting, I took my car to the location and come. I love car.
Okay.
Until me decided say, front until I will work and buy my own car.
Is Nana a spiritual person or a religious person?
A spiritual person within, yes. Religious, not too much.
I didn't hear why.
Me ko CSC, I don't want to go see I do and I'm come sorry. Yeah, sorry program be I want to shed on it tight. It's where I have to go. I fix myself.
Right.
Last year we did apostolic praise. And National Theatre. Those major programs, I make sure I go.
Right.
And when you say I'm religious, the me Christiania me come sorry jinya me destroy me me tight. Sometimes it's not perfect. I don't pay all because my duty outside.
She's been honest.
My duty outside is too much.
Right.
So my pastor knows that I'm not paying all because God knows. My pastor should not have a problem with it.
I see. Interesting. Do you sing at church?
I know the enemy stroke a once a while.
I didn't hear. Why do you fear? I didn't hear no true.
To be honest, I wanted to join the choir, but rehearsal, no. I don't have the time to go into.
It's a technology, but you can do Zoom rehearsal. What is it based also on? No, you can do Zoom rehearsal. And the choir, the rest of the choir is there.
They be me analog church.
Okay.
The entire Zoom.
I know you was owned.
And I just
analog.
Orthodox. They be called Orthodox. I say, analog church means that they are sorry that you use mostly old method. No,
that makes sense.
Ma sorry, me call CSC. Me take bawe. Into me kono often and you ready no. But me Sundays and maybe na me jatsu mukakra because na me ye juma me pon very late. But to say na me be juma me pon time, I promise my church that every Sunday
you'll be there.
Me promote you allow me.
Usia acting. Did you learn?
No, I didn't.
It's a natural.
It's a natural thing. That's why I always want to be myself. I didn't learn it. I learned on the job. Experience people. My first encounter, my first location, my first role was with Fred Amugi.
Okay.
And Uncle Fred was so nice on the set.
He is a nice person. Very nice person.
Uncle Fred was so nice. He would come to my costume. You know, I was a costume person. A kind of costume. I am in him. Say English, good English.
English.
Good English.
Good English. Costumier.
Costumier. I myself, I have to check, please.
No,
Please, Madam English, check for me.
Costumier. Okay.
Hillary Clinton, I don't know. Yes.
Why? Madam English, check for me.
I'll check.
It's
If
right.
it's right, then I'll keep
It's
using
costumier.
it. Costumier. I started as a costumier. So on the set, before they came, I had prayed. And me too, I'm energy. Some empower some the energy me at the me chew mutayama. But me power some it comes like rainfall on our way.
Right.
And then it fit in. So Uncle Fred came to sit on my costume and we were talking. When I had that rapport with him, I knew that I've covered. So my role was with him and he made me feel so comfortable. So me, I think I was born with it, Johnny. God gave it to me.
God dashed it to you.
God dashed it. I'm sure God knew that me in school. So God was like, you have a good heart, but the education, I know you don't like it too. That GCE paper, I'll take it from you, but I'll give you something to replace.
What's your favorite food?
Jollof.
Jollof with what?
Oh, me know be am a penam sa. So me, I cook with more vegetables.
Okay.
Sometimes people ask me, well, now I used to be beautiful. That's it. I eat. I actually take good care of myself. I'm not lying. The only thing I cannot do much is to sleep. Mean that. I didn't know. Yeah, you might be me dakra name say this.
Something has to be done.
I'm telling you, Johnny. As I'm coming to New here now, me say me born home pie. I pray to God that God should I. Is it going to help me? Is it the next level?
What did God say? Move.
It took me about a month. I had this call, honestly, about somewhere early February. I ignored it. I was thinking about it. I was praying about it. I wanted to be sure, even though at that moment, I didn't have much to do apart from my ambassadorial deals, and honestly, I didn't want to go into this, but I have to say this because of where the conversation is going. I had told my previous employees and employers. Ready? But no, well, you see why? I told my former employers, say, "Oh, me hold you on from December." Do you understand? Let's think of something new to do. That's what I said to them. And honestly, I was waiting for them to call and say, come, let's think about what is new. However, I don't have a contract with anybody. So if nobody's minding me, I have the right to move on. What you say? I'm not here to explain much. But what I mean is, this is me. I pray about every step I take. I don't just move.
Football.
There are some businesses that come to my way.
Right.
I pray about them and I have bad energy and I politely tell them that
no.
I'm even talking to somebody about it. I don't want to step on foot.
Right.
I don't want to tell you straight, right. And it's sometimes, but I realize that the new people offer is good and but I go like, no, the new people, they can't hold me. They can't do the billboards. They can't do the publicities. They don't understand what I want to do. So maybe I'll do.
So there's always a big strategy.
Yes, I have plans. I don't just stand up because they say I promise I should recite. I promise on my honor. No, I don't just stand up. I move with passion. I move with energy. I move because I've prayed.
Let's talk about football, female football. You played before on the pitch.
Yes.
What do you think of female football in Ghana today?
If my era didn't work, how much more today? Because when you give birth, you expect the person to grow or the child to grow.
That's right.
I played with big respect to Mimame Abibata in Kumasi. I played with her. She coached me. She helped me. I came to Accra. I played with Gapoha ladies in Tema. I played in Bubuashi. It didn't work for me. My mate are Elizabeth Adus and all that. It didn't work for me. They know me. It didn't work for me. I'm a woman and I grow with time. And in the football from 16, 14, 17, 18, where that I loved it, no. Me whole time be after 3 years of somewhere, no. It gives me a long period to analyze analyze my time with you or what I'm doing. If it's not working for me, I will switch to something else. So when the football thing was not working for me, you go to training, you do everything, but you know, your coach wants to help you, but she doesn't have enough. And you need a national team. That's when you know that you have arrived. And it was not really coming at that time. Once you best selection now found selection now found. So you realize that for the third year, selection now found and that's how come I stopped.
I see. But do you think that Ghanaian football, especially for women, has been supported well enough by the authorities?
Well, they need more help. Whoever is in charge of them, but I think say my football and one man.
Johnny Hughes.
I said I'm one man in Ghana. No. One say football in general cry cannot correct. Some of the guys who they are suffering. No. I know some guys that are suffering. Some have played here 15 years, 20 years. Egypt team cry metono. What you say? I'm not underestimating anybody, but and they are hurt. They are worried. The guys are worried. So much more oba. Ebeka krawa wobe. Ebeka wansem na yene wo. Ebeka kayene worry. And ebeka kayene say what I say. With the society we are in, sometimes we are known. We condemned the players, and the energy we give them is small. And you know, I feel so they are not getting them support. The girls are not getting enough support. Yes.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, I love few people. I love more people, but I can say few right now.
Okay.
I love Kofi Kinata. I love PSCS. Oh, Kofi DS. I wouldn't say. Their own pekraba to be. Who lines me? You know, I love Akwabwa.
Okay.
I love Daddy Lumba.
Okay.
I love Amachi Dede. I love Uncle Brako Joe. When you calm down, I love King Promise.
Okay.
Sako dear Stone Boy and Samini.
Would you want to do a rendition of maybe a Samini or whose song would you
Samini
want to do?
Wachedodo. Obi am feel you. Say when you say me feel you.
Would you want to do a rendition? Give us like a pella, if you will.
No,
Which of the songs is on your mind now?
Samini. Where my baby day?
Okay.
I like Love Matters.
I can imagine. I can see it.
I like Love Matters.
I'm for so you're a hard girl. Is it true?
In what way?
So you're a hard girl.
Me
didn't too much.
Many dear thing, but me fan boo because yeah. Many thing because me pay baby. I know what I want. And I mean, Manina, Johnny, when you want us to do business, and I'm here and we talk about business, we make sure we put rules and regulations on.
That's right.
So both of us should follow that rules and regulations. If you don't follow, I'll put you on your toes. And if you don't understand, I'll leave.
Right.
That is me. And because sometimes I love what I'm doing, you know that. I love what I'm doing. The energy I'm the become I have because I'm a bones, not a Gadao.
Gaddafi.
You know.
What are we to expect? I mean, I'm watching the stream now. Lots of love for you. Lots of love for you here. Too many comments. I'm not able to read them. But the baseline is that people love you. What are they to expect from you on Onya TV, on Onya FM?
Johnny, I am into work. And this time, I will make sure everything I do will have a big impact on the society, especially the young ones. Because I know there are more people out there like myself that they couldn't go to school, they don't have help anywhere and all that. So I will make sure that it will be more impactful.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Impactful.
Yes.
And they will be exciting as usual.
Yes.
What do you do for hobbies apart from driving?
Apart from driving, I'll sing on my own. I'll dance more.
So
I'll
sing
cook
for us.
more.
Sing for us. Sing something for us.
I'm a musician. Maybe we are going
to you sing. Yesterday we saw you. We've been seeing you. You've been singing. So sing something for us.
Oh my God.
Please.
After you make it.
Never make it. Don't come with me. Even though I was waiting from the beginning. Oh, what I can. My guests, I'm here with William Asidu and Helena Pian-Poffo. Yes, you heard it. It's here. It's happening. And go on to our social media page at 3fm927. Go listen and enjoy. And are you going to start a school? People are asking that question. Say, oh. And are you going to start a school?
A school
of a sort?
Honestly, I wish. It was something that growing up I wanted to do. But you see, I really want to, but
Why?
I have a lot of things I want to do.
Like what?
When can you answer?
50%.
Okay. I have, in the future, I would just want to open a home for young people. Come and learn and go. And Sanwa Juma.
Right.
Not too much, not something that you need 1,000 to open. Something that with your hands, you step out and you're done. You can go unless you're lazy. Something like hairdressing, something like gari making, something like soap making. I want to just have that come and do, because I know that if I seek for sponsorship, I will get it. So with time, I will use one of my plays for that.
Okay.
It will be a course like 3 months. Come and do it and go. Come and do it and go. Open free.
Right.
Come and do it and go.
Okay.
I feel like school, no, me, energy, no, me, I can't do it.
You will not be there.
I will not be there. So I like to be inside whatever I am doing.
So you are more of a practical person.
Yeah.
You're looking at what touch and go.
And go.
Yeah.
Finish.
Take it, finish and
something,
go.
Hey. But to school, right? Administration.
Book long.
There won't be and
a second one, my about 3. So first one is.
And the second one is I want to have a resort at one of the beach on the Cape Coast Road.
Okay.
Somewhere that has like 10, 15 rooms that you have to book. From my 55 years, I want to operate that.
Right.
So I'm putting in place those things that I'm talking about.
I see. Sweet.
I don't want to have a heavy old age burden like that. And so when I'm 60, my daughter will be 18.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
She's my priority. And she was born in Canada. And so by 18, she said, Mommy, come to Canada and live with me. What do I do?
Are you going to have another baby?
I pray so and I wish. Yes. Maybe yes. Yes.
Nana McBrown. We have to go. Thank you very much. This morning I had to advertise this interview on Johnny's Bite on 3fm92.7. And I see the Johnny's Bite people on the page are watching.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, watching the Johnny's Bite time was. I used 2 minutes to advertise this interview.
Didn't let Willie say something?
No, I mean,
Willie has written the interview already.
We've had a long. I mean, we sat for like 4 hours.
4 hours
in the restaurant in Kumasi.
And then
my small restaurant.
I remember when we met first, and the way she be, I was like, "What? Does she know me already?" Like, she's always open, nice.
Right.
And one day, the first question I asked, "Are you Ghanaian?" Because the name McBrown and the way you look. I said, "Hi, me are something Felicity Ajima." So these are some of the questions that people still won't know. The name McBrown, the way you look. But this NGO thing and what she's doing, I mean, it was one of the key points of the interview. She was doing
and she has still not forgotten about it.
Yeah.
That's focus.
I still have a copy of the mirror. Yeah. So now that you are here, I'll show you.
Willie keeps his records. I know he'll bring it up. But we're talking about education today, and it's nice to hear Naname's story about not completing school, and we talk about the other skills that you can impact the world with. And just, being in your presence, feeling the passion, the enthusiasm, the excitement, it's infectious. You don't need all the grades in the world. If you have a talent and somebody can support you, you have to go all the way. And I hope we'll be getting, master classes here and then. Now that you're in the family, we're looking forward to it. The excitement, it was very real yesterday, and it's still continuing on social media. I posted the compliment that Nanama gave me about the voice. Made a tax at voice premium 25%.
Lois, good morning to you.
Lois, good morning. Good morning.
Somebody just asked that I should ask you, what do you think of Johnny's bite?
Oh, Johnny's bite there. So I said, "Mommy, whom so ye? Now, mommy, take charge."
Hey,
Nanama's bite.
Nanama's bite.
Debbie, my Johnny's bite. No, no, no.
Hey,
Anna McBrown, yes, I'm Johnny.
Nanama is thank you very much indeed. Welcome. We love you. We love you so much.
Thank you, Johnny.
Welcome.
Thank you.